Hey guys, Leeway Previs here, and man, I'm tired. I hope everyone had a fairly good Valentine's Day yesterday. I kind of spent mine at home doing absolutely nothing. Sad being single. But of course mine wasn't quite as bad as Liz Hurley's. Apparently she left a message on her Twitter saying, and I quote, "Happy Valentine's Day. Remember, love is like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes it's exhilarating, but sometimes you feel sick and want to get off." Given that she said that while she was visiting her boyfriend Shane Warne, I think we'll leave that as it is. Good news from the Egyptian front. Hosni Mubarak is finally gone, I think. Yeah, apparently he's been ousted from his position. Now, in the wake of such a result, Iran is following suit and actually setting up protests in Tehran about their own dictator, President Mahmoud Ahmadinnerjacket. Yeah, you're thinking the same thing as I am, and probably a few other things. Of course, he came into power again for a second term after a disputed 2009 election, and now the Iranian people are wanting to get rid of him. So I say power to the people and keep it going, guys. Alright, pretty soon you're going to follow Egypt's example, and he will be gone. Now time for one of our new segments, the Madness Ride. And this week's Madness Ride comes from the nice little state of Florida in the US, where 27-year-old Josue Hernandez, I think that's his name, started a bar fight after he discovered that the two women he bought drinks for were not actually women, but men dressed up in drag. Now apparently the bar fight started in a place called Immokalee, or Immokalee, I don't know. But apparently it's 69 kilometers northeast of Naples in Florida. And yeah, Mr. Hernandez has been charged with disorderly conduct, concealing a weapon, because he had a 15-centimeter hunting blade on him, which he probably used, and just general stupidity for not realizing that he was buying drinks for guys. I mean, surely the stubble should have given it away. Now time for news from my phone. This week's news from my phone actually comes from China, where Chris Wu has actually set up a dating service for Chinese singles. Now, that doesn't seem so bad, right? He charges 40 British pounds a head. For a class that teaches men how to meet and talk to women. But we've got to remember that at the same time, alright, China doesn't quite have the sexual freedom per se that the Western countries have because of the one baby policy. Which means you really got to know that you've found the one before you lay down the pipe. So, in that case, I can understand why most Chinese are jaded about dating. Because you've really got to know what you're looking for. You can't look around, do the research and that type of stuff. Or as much research as you would like to. You've kind of got to be fairly careful. So, I'd say kudos for Chris Wu trying to break a fairly big piece of ice, a very big piece of social ice, and go for it. Alright, question for all of you now. Alright, in the wake of Egypt's victory over its president, would you support Iran's protest for freedom? Leave your answer in the comments below. If you want to subscribe, make sure you click the button up here. If you want to contribute anything to the show, make sure you click the box here. Before I do leave, one important thing that you have to do this week is, if you've got a PS3, make sure you grab a copy of Little Big Planet 2. It's been out for a month, so by now the prices will have gone down, okay? But make sure you get a hold of it, because it is a bloody marvellous game. And marvellous game platform, I should say, as well. Alright? So make sure you get a hold of it, if you can. Alright? So, I'm Leeway Pros. I'll see you guys next week.